What's up, my beautiful people? Exile451 here with another daily dose of Reddit Hope and Happy, and today we're going into r/self-improvement to talk about how to not be your own worst enemy. So, let's get to it. Our first post is from a deleted user. Don't allow your low self-confidence to inhibit you. Please do not allow your low self-confidence to prevent you from succeeding in life. Do not ever settle for less. People who are overconfident, delusional, and lacking in skills often succeed because of their confidence. Confidence is powerful. It propels you forwards. Without it, you will never reach your fullest potential. Low confidence will trick you into thinking you can't do something, even though you're perfectly capable. I'm a university student who had insecure, toxic friends that projected their own insecurities onto me, and I felt as if I was slowly breaking down, till I was left with little to no self-worth. I felt like I was not smart enough to do a so-called difficult major. The major I had upon entering college was not right for me. I thought I had to switch to an easier major, not a major that was harder, but right for me. Please note that I put these in quotations because I don't want to indicate that certain majors are harder than others. They're simply harder and easier according to other people. Do not trust what is considered easier or harder. That's based entirely on other people's judgments, not yours. I was considering switching to an easier major and a harder major. I told my friend that I wanted to switch to the harder major, and they just looked at me like I was the stupidest person in the world. Keep in mind that this friend thinks I'm incredibly stupid. Their words really hurt. They said I could not do it. I was really struggling with my self-confidence even more at this time, and their reaction truly hurt me. I cried a lot, and I thought I was not capable enough for this major. I debated switching for an entire semester, and I cried almost every night. I seriously thought I was the stupidest and ugliest person in the world. I thought I was worthless. Nevertheless, I was filled with a lot of doubt, but I switched my major anyways. After taking several classes in my new major, I'm truly enjoying and excelling in my classes. I do not regret my decision of switching. If I had let my own low self-confidence get to me, I would be on a completely different education and job trajectory. It is very condescending to assume that your major is more difficult than others, and judge people's intelligence upon that sole factor. There is even a major hierarchy at my university, which is absolutely ridiculous. It's like people look down on you if you have an easy major. Your major doesn't define you. I'm not going to indicate the majors I was considering because that would imply that one major is superior over the other. The major you choose is simply the one that's right for you, and no one can invalidate your choices. TLDR, my friend said I was too stupid to switch majors, but I switched anyways. Their words truly hurt and filled me with self-doubt. Don't let your own self-confidence prevent you from going out there and succeeding in life. Edit. I feel like my low self-confidence prevented me from doing a lot of things in life, so I don't want other people to put limitations on their potential. I was stuck in this toxic mindset that hating myself would force me to improve myself. In reality, I was inhibiting any sort of growth whatsoever. I've decided to stop hating and degrading myself because it was truly hurting me as well as preventing me from putting myself out there. This post is not necessarily about education. I'm talking about low self-confidence that may have prevented you, for instance, going up to a person you wanted to be friends with. Another important example would be your low self-confidence inhibiting you from asking for a promotion at work. See how negatively low self-confidence affects your life? You lose out on so many different opportunities. Well, this is so poignant and meaningful right now. So many people struggle with the idea that they're not good enough, that they'll never be good enough. And they let their own doubts and frustrations and every issue that they have with their life not going where they want it to be manifest itself in preventing themselves from getting ahead. I've known people who willingly held themselves back because they didn't feel like they deserved it. They didn't feel like it was really appropriate for them, even though they were more than qualified, more than capable of taking the responsibilities that they were hoping to get. I mean, frick, I'll be honest, I've done that too at points. The worst thing that you can ever do for your own life is allow a lack of confidence to dictate what it is that you get to do with it. That is truly letting yourself be your own worst enemy. And while it sucks to step into the unknown like this, to just venture forth into something completely unexpected, unknown, and in some cases, from the outside, seemingly absolutely moronic, stupid, nonsensical, and like it is destined to fail, sometimes that's just what you gotta do. I mean, I'll give you the personal example of starting a Reddit narration YouTube channel and going in a direction no other channel's going in because nobody thinks that there's a market for positive stories out there. I mean, it's crazy. It is bat crap insane. And every day, I have questioned whether or not this is right. But the thing I keep reminding myself of is what the potential for this could be one day. And it's the same thing you have to do in a situation like that, where a lack of confidence may be preventing you from seeing that potential. Those steps in the unknown are so important for our own growth. And your story exemplifies that. It just shows that any person can do it. It doesn't have to be anything big or grandiose or brave or Hollywood-worthy. Something as simple as changing a major that most people wouldn't expect you capable of can be inspirational. So thank you so much for sharing the post, and wherever you're at, I do wish you the best. Our next post is from user SelfImprovement. But first, if you're enjoying the video, go ahead and drop a comment so that I can start a conversation with you. I absolutely love hearing from you guys whenever you do comment, and it really makes my day to respond to them. Also, feel free to like and subscribe so you can get more of your daily dose of Reddit Hope and Happy. I've decided to start turning my life around. I started today by unsubscribing from subreddits that weren't helping me. I came to a realization last night. I need to start taking my life more seriously. I'm only 23 and I'm absolutely miserable. I'm not helping myself by actively choosing nothing, and I've spent so much time whining and moaning on various subreddits where I pushed away any and all forms of help. I'm a jerk for doing so, and those people were right. If I don't do anything about my life, nothing will change. I made a small change today already. I unsubscribed from various subreddits I frequented that weren't helping me. r/foreveralone, r/mental illness. I'm not begrudging people on those subs. I wish them the best and I hope they find their way towards peace soon. But I recognized that those subs were toxic for my own mental health. Any time spent on Reddit, I will use for things I like, such as video gaming, comics, music, as well as subs I can get productive information on, such as fitness subs. I'm in New York City now, but once gyms start opening back up, I'm going to be going. It'll be a long road, but I need to do something. I don't want to end up a decade down the road and even more miserable, wishing I did something earlier. Heck, I already do that. Gotta get started now. You know, this post kind of reminds me of a quote that I've got taped up in my little studio here that says, if you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always gotten. Basically, life will only get better, things will only be different if you do something differently, if you actively make a change. If you just continue to go through the routines and behaviors you have been doing, then yeah, you're gonna stay stuck. This may seem like a small change to you, but it signifies a big mindset shift and shows that you want to truly improve. More than that, it serves as an example for anyone else who's wanting to try and improve, that they might be able to do so as well. And it can all start with something as simple as just walking away from things that you might find toxic in your life. Again, I'm not saying anything negative about those particular subreddits. I'm sure they've been helpful for some people, and like you, I wish all those people that frequent them and utilize them the best of luck in finding their own peace and happiness. But obviously they weren't right for you, and the fact you've walked away is admirable. You can do this. You can change. 23, you're still super young. Now, I'm not trying to say that from the standpoint of I'm so much older than you and I have all this experience. No, because I'm really not that much older than you. It's more just that you do still have the rest of your life. 23 isn't the end of it. You can do this. You got this. You can change to be whoever you want to be. And real quick, before closing out here, you don't need a gym to start getting in shape. I've been doing bodyweight style workouts since January after my parents got me a book I'd asked for Christmas on this exact topic, and it's worked out phenomenally well. No benches, hardly any equipment, It's totally doable. You don't have to wait for a gym, and the more you get started on right now, the better you'll feel when the gyms do reopen out there. Regardless, thank you so much for sharing the post, and wherever you're at, I really do wish you the best. Our next post is in the self-improvement playlist button here on the left. Choose any video you want, I promise you won't be disappointed. Or you can pick the video YouTube thinks is best for you by clicking the button on the right. Now you guys have a great day, stay safe, stay healthy, stay inside if you're supposed to. I will see you all tomorrow. Until then, I'm Exile451. Stay beautiful, people.